What's good? We back. Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. We grinding. Shout out to everybody in the One Pride Nation, the Motor City Talk family. Told you guys I was gonna have this video today, and it seems like the Lions are still searching for an answer at the number 2 cornerback position. I think one is sold up. I think the nickelback and the dime is sold up with Diggs and Jamal Agnew being a dime. And ultimately, we talked about the Sterling Moore signing yesterday being, the Lions trying to be cheap and patch a hole. All right? But they're going to have to either, one, trade for somebody, which is a totally different video, or hope somebody get cut. Important cornerback get cut. But here are the 5 top available cornerbacks right here. Also, one to add in Ladarius Webb, but he actually plays the safety position in Baltimore, and I think he's too old to actually play the cornerback position, so he ain't on here. So, Jeremy Lang, he played for the Seahawks last year. You might remember him in the Super Bowl having that, I think he tore his knee up in the Super Bowl versus the Patriots early in that Super Bowl. You might could say, like Deshaun Shedd, he's a system player, so I don't know if they want to take another chance on that cover 3 type of system that Seattle run with another player like Jeremy Lang. You got Bashaud Breeland, who had a lot of ups and downs, but still young, still got a lot of physical tools, long, lengthy corner that can run. Just, hasn't really mastered the technique. I think it was at Washington and Oakland Raiders. A lot of people like his potential, but he never really tapped into his potential, man. And, it is what it is. He don't really bring a veteran savvy. When I say that, he don't bring a lot of veteran tricks, a lot of veteran technique, or nothing like that. It kind of like what you probably already have in Shedd, or you haven't lost, and he's back on that level. But you never know. If you can coach him up, maybe you get the most out of him. Kayvon Webster out of the Rams. He didn't return to the Rams. I don't know too much about him. But he available. I look, and I just can't say if he good or not. I have to look at the film. You got Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, who got cut by the Giants, who I think is still, faster than Teez Tabor, faster than Shedd, and probably still faster than Lawson. Long corner, had an attitude issue with the New York Giants last year. I guess because they was losing or whatever the business may be. But I think he will instantly come on the Lions to be the number 2 corner. He a vet. He got ball skills. He still got speed. Just his mentality. But, I think he may be I think he is the best available option for the Lions to pick off free agency. And Adam Pac-Man Jones, who got into a fight at the airport, for some reason, trouble still attracted to him. But Adam Pac-Man Jones could still play, and he can give you something in the return game. He'd be a formidable number 2 option for the Lions. He'd instantly come in and plug in and start. But, the theatrics, and, it wasn't his fault in the airport fight, and it seemed like he did mature a bit since early in his, strip club days, throwing dollars in the sky. For us that remember the trouble that he used to get in on a consistent weekly basis, almost a daily basis. But honestly, man, I really think it's between DRC and maybe a guy like Adam Jones and Bashaud Breeland. I think if the Lions want a steady cheap route, veteran minimum, just above the veteran minimum, I think Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is the clear answer here. Sterling Moore is a patch. He's not going to do much. And then another option they do have is to trade. Trade or hope somebody get cut. And maybe that's what they're waiting for. A veteran corner to get cut. They can plug and play. But I think Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, it won't cost them much. They can bring them on in. Let them get acclimated to the system. And if it's a better option out there than trading, then you can cut DRC or cut who you got to cut. But I think, honestly, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is the best option out there for the Lions, man, right now, to start the cornerback position. I know he's older, but this ain't the guy that you're looking to come in here and lock down the position for 3 years, not even 2 years. You're looking for him to patch it up for 1 year, and he a vet, and he still got it. The reason why he not in New York is his attitude, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them guys was mad at Eli Apple because he wasn't taking it serious, and a lot of times when you lose, it just makes people sour. So I look at it from kind of the positive standpoint that he was just tired of losing. He knew that New York Giants team had all that potential, and, and especially the defense, and it didn't play up to his potential. So he's veteran savvy. I think he's been in the Super Bowl with the Arizona Cardinals. Like I said, he a ball hawk. And I think he could fit that. He could fit a man scheme, a zone scheme. He might not be the greatest in zone or whatever it may be, but guess what? He's a veteran. He knows all the tricks to the trade. and I believe that he's the best choice. Adam Jones would be a good choice, but you put Adam Jones, even if he's mature, or even though he's mature, you put him in a city like Detroit, I really don't know. I know his maturity has went all the way up, but it's always a question in bringing, bad light to the Detroit Lions. I think that's the only issue with bringing Adam Jones in. But it's Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Don't forget, we updated the links in the description. Everything has a link, so for people that's riding on mobile, watching on mobile, you can just click on the link and take you to our social media place, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Also, my business email is there for business collaborations or video collaborations or business ventures as well. If you got a video request, just DM me on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. And if you want to donate, the PayPal link is there. Put a lot of work in. I don't get paid or profit off of YouTube yet. My application's been in review for over 2 months now, so it's a little frustrating. But shout out to everybody. Share, subscribe if you haven't. We